Welcome to Canadian Armed Forces Fitness, your premier destination for online fitness training in the CAF community. Our mission is to provide dynamic, results-driven fitness programs tailored to meet the diverse needs and wants of our CAF members. Join us for our weekly live and bilingual workouts with options for every fitness level. Engage in our challenges and explore diverse content from mobility sessions to targeted training programs like force evaluation prep. Connect with our community by subscribing to our bulletin and following us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to stay informed on our latest updates and events. I'm Coach Saul, and together we are CAF Fitness. Indeed, we are CAF Fitness. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Canadian Armed Forces Fitness Studios powered by PSP. I'm your host, Coach Saul. Please make sure that you have some water nearby, that you have space to stretch in, and if there's any movements that don't agree with you in your body, let me know in the comments so I can give you alternatives for those movements. Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue dans le studio Les Facs en forme propulsé par PSP. Je suis votre hôte Coach Saul. Comme toujours, avoir de l'eau à proximité, avoir un espace bien dégagé et sécuritaire. Et si jamais il y a un mouvement qui ne vous convient pas, dites-moi dans les commentaires pour que je puisse vous donner des alternatives pour ces mouvements-là. OK? Avant de commencer, je veux vous dire qu'il y a un lien vers Wordly dans le chat. Wordly, c'est pour les sous-titres. Okay, mais remarquez que le contenu est traduit à l'aide des outils basés sur l'intelligence artificielle et bien que nous nous efforçons d'être précis, les traductions par IA peuvent ne pas saisir toutes les nuances de la langue d'origine. Okay, so there is a link towards Wordly in the chat right now. You can click on that for subtitles or you can mute me and have me speak in whatever language you'd like. But please make sure that you take note that this content is being translated using AI-based tools. And while we strive for accuracy, AI-based translations may not capture all the nuances of the original language. Please read our disclaimer, which is on screen right now, but it's also available in the description of this video. Veuillez lire l'avis de non-responsabilité qui est affiché sur l'écran maintenant, ou bien c'est aussi également disponible dans la description de cette vidéo. Excellent, très bien, très bien, très bien. Alors, on va commencer cette séance, tout le monde, comme toujours, avec de la respiration, ok, pour concentrer sur nous-mêmes et pour bloquer toute autre distraction ailleurs. Ok, alors je veux que vous asseyez dans une position confortable. Moi, avec les jambes croisées, vous pouvez avoir les jambes allongées devant vous. Vous pouvez vous asseoir au sol ou dans une chaise, ça ne dérange pas. Ok, peu importe, redressez-vous. Mettez vos avant-bras sur les genoux ou bien les mains, ok, et ouvrir les poumons. On va prendre 5 grandes respirations. Inspirez pendant 5 secondes. Retenez votre souffle pendant 5 secondes avec les poumons pleins. On expire pendant 5 secondes et on retient notre souffle avec les poumons vides pour 5 secondes et on va répéter ça 5 fois. Ok, fermez vos yeux si vous voulez ou non. Grande respiration numéro 1. Maintiens les poumons pleins. Expiration. Maintenir les poumons vides. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Open your eyes if you had them closed. Very good. And whether you're sitting or standing, if you're able, I'd like you to stand up at the back of your mat if you have a mat with you. We're going to be doing a forward fold. We're going to be going from complete forward fold, so as far as your range of motion will allow, and then we're going to come up halfway and then back down to full. We're going to try and access a little bit more range of motion if we can. Okay, deep breath in through the nose, arms above the head, and now let's reverse swan dive down to the toes. Take another breath while you're down here. Keeping those legs straight, okay? Alors, on veut maintenir les jambes tout droit. Inspiration en vous relevant un moitié et expirez en vous retombant au sol. Okay, on essaie d'atteindre le sol à côté des pieds, sinon les pieds, sinon les chevilles, les talons, quoi que ce soit. Inspirez, relevez-vous. Et encore une fois, tombez vers l'avant et tenir les jambes tout droit. Très bien. Encore pour la dernière fois, grande respiration. Et on expire vers l'avant. Come on, little buddy. All right, hopefully you're still in your, just had to save a bug's life here. Hopefully you're still in your forward fold. Now we're going to be doing something called bootstrappers, where we're going to get down into a nice deep squat. So widen your feet out, shoulder width apart. Hook your hands under your feet if you can. If not, grab onto your ankles. And now sit down while exhaling. Good. Inhale, standing back up, keeping the legs straight. And back down. We want to allow our legs to become straight, whether that means lifting the grip on our hands higher. Okay, coming back up. Inhale. Exhale. We want to go all the way from the bottom of our squat to a standing position with the lower body. Again, stand. Inhale, back down. Exhale. Very good. Now I want you to get down to the bottom of your squat, and we're going to be doing a little bit of deep squat rocking. Okay, so you're going to be in the bottom of your squat, hands together, elbows inside your knees, and just rock side to side. Ok, alors on tient la profondeur de notre squat. On pousse les genoux vers l'extérieur avec les coudes, les mains en prière. Et on va basculer de un côté à l'autre. In through the nose, out through the mouth. On inspire du nez, on souffle de la bouche. Very good. Now I want everyone to widen their feet by a heel and a toe. Okay, so you're sitting at the bottom of your squat, one hand on the ground inside your knee, other hand reaches up. Deep squat rotation. When you're done with that one, hand on the ground and rotate. I'm not going to count these ones. I'm just going to give us about 30 seconds. I want you to synchronize the movement with the breathing. Inhale at the neutral position. Exhale as you rotate. Inhale. Exhale. Always pulling that elbow on the inside of our leg. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Back to the center now. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to go into downward facing dog. So let me just rotate myself here. So we are going to be straightening our knees. Okay, so hands on the floor in front of you. Walk out in front of you into kind of like a small bear. Then from here, extend your bum towards the sky, heels towards the floor if you can. Very good. Now we're going to put one leg in the center. We're going to lift the opposite leg up towards the sky as high as we can, feeling the hamstring stretch in the leg that's on the floor. Good. Now drive that knee into a plank position with your knee tucked. You have the option to put your foot down here if you need, and then back out again. And then back into that plank position, cheetah. One more time to that three-legged dog position. Driving the knee into cheetah. And then let's go back to downward facing dog. And we're going to repeat the same on the other side. Okay, alors, un pied au centre. On lève une jambe le plus haut qu'on peut. On veut sentir l'étirement dans les ischio-jambiers de la jambe qui est au sol. Okay, on amène le genou vers la poitrine et on a l'option de mettre les orteils au sol si jamais c'est trop difficile. On revient vers l'arrière avec la jambe et encore une fois, on rentre le genou vers la poitrine. Encore une fois, on lève la jambe dans l'air et on amène le genou vers la poitrine. Toujours l'option de atterrir les orteils. Ok, on revient dans la position chien tête basse. On baisse les genoux au sol et on s'assoit sur les talons en allongeant les bras au-dessus de la tête. Grande respiration pendant que vous restez là. Okay, so sit back on your heels, knees wide in child's pose. Okay, from child's pose here, I want us to come into upward dog or cobra. Upward dog, you have your toes on the floor and knees up. Cobra, knees are down. And you also have the option of going on your elbows instead of your hands. Very good. If that extension in the low back is a bit too much for you, then you can definitely come down onto the elbows. No sweat. Very good. Now come back to an all-fours position. We're going to be doing a cat-cow stretch. So as we inhale, I want us to arch our back, lift the bum as high as possible, and lift your chin as high as possible. Now as we exhale, we drive the mid-back upwards. We round our upper back. We bring our pelvis towards our chin. Inhale, arch the back. And exhale, round the back. Inhale, looking up. Chin as high as possible. And exhale, pelvis to chin. Coming back, round, arching the back now, trying to get the back of your head to touch your tailbone. And exhale, round the back. Pushing your hands into the floor and trying to rip the floor apart horizontally. One more time, inhale, arching that back. And exhale, rounding the back. Very good. All right. This time I want us to bring one foot in front. Drive the hips forward. Okay, we've done this stretch before. Every Monday we do this stretch, but we're going to develop it a little bit more. So it's kind of like the world's greatest stretch, but this one's called the lizard. We're going to let our knee fall towards the outside, go onto the side of our foot, okay, and we're just going to try and drive those elbows, both elbows, towards the floor if we can. I'm going to try and go on a bit of a diagonal here to get a better view of what I'm talking about. Okay, so elbows toward the floor. Like I said, we're going to try and get both elbows down. But if that's not possible, that's okay. But let your knee fall towards the outside. Good. Come on back to your hands now if your elbows were down. If not, if you've been hanging out here, that's perfect. I just want you to make sure your knees falling to the outside, that you're getting that stretch in there. Okay. Now from here, I want us to try and sit up as tall as we can. Okay. And I want us to try and reach for that back foot. If you're not able to reach your back foot, then I suggest you get it up on the couch or on a chair or something like that. That way it's going to be in an elevated position. Extend your hips as much as possible, your back hip, and you're going to feel a stretch in the front of your leg. Oh, your quadriceps is going to feel very nice. Breathe. Très bien. Et maintenant, on laisse la jambe en arrière tomber doucement au sol. On revient, on reprend la position lézard et on amène la jambe en arrière afin de laisser d'espace pour lever l'autre jambe en avant à côté de l'épaule. On laisse tomber le genou vers l'extérieur et comme ça, on a le pied avant sur la lame du pied, le côté du pied, l'extérieur du pied. Et lorsqu'on est là, je veux que vous preniez une grande respiration et que vous essayez de baisser vos coudes au sol, si possible. Et grande respiration. Essayez de mettre les deux coudes au sol, mais sinon, ce n'est pas grave, ça ne dérange pas. On fait de notre mieux. Même moi, je ne suis pas capable de garder mes deux coudes tout le long de cette 30 secondes qu'on le tient. Très bien, revenez sur vos mains et là, je veux que vous redressez et on va aller chercher le pied arrière et le lever en arrière. Et j'ai oublié de spécifier c'est quoi ce pose-là, cette position, ça s'appelle le dragon. Ok, alors si on n'est pas capable d'attraper ou d'atteindre la jambe, on peut mettre le pied sur soit le canapé, une chaise, quelque chose en arrière de nous pour le lever. Là, on peut contracter les fessiers pour étendre les hanches et là, on va sentir l'étirement dans les cuisses. Et lâchez la jambe arrière doucement. On replace les mains au sol et on vient à quatre pattes comme au début. Là, ce que je veux qu'on fait, c'est qu'on va étendre la jambe à côté de nous. Ok, ça peut être au niveau des mains si on veut, mais sinon, juste en arrière des mains, ça va. Et ce qu'on va faire maintenant, le Black Widow, on va s'asseoir vers l'arrière et on va sentir dans les adducteurs, dans l'intérieur de la jambe. Ok, alors grande respiration. Asseyez-vous vers l'arrière et sentez l'étirement dans les peut-être les ischio-jambiers aussi, mais dans le milieu de la jambe ou à l'intérieur de la jambe, les adducteurs. On revient vers l'avant. Prenez une grande respiration. On s'assoit vers l'arrière. On revient vers l'avant. Et encore une fois, grande respiration. Et on s'assoit vers l'arrière. Et on va tenir pour un peu plus long cette fois-ci. OK? Alors, prenez quelques respirations, au moins 3 respirations pendant ces 30 secondes. Coming forward now, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So back to all fours position. You can kind of rock side to side here with your hips. Make sure everything's all good. Then we're going to switch sides. So other leg kicked out to the side. And now we're going to sit back towards our heels. Try to keep your foot flat on the floor. You're going to feel in your adductors on the inside of your leg here. Elbows down. And coming forward again, deep breath, and sitting back. Okay, I want you to push your bum back here. Push your bum back. Make sure that you're keeping your legs straight. Even if that means to reduce your range of motion, you keep your legs straight, then reduce that range of motion. All right? Coming forward, and next one's going to be a 30-second hold here. So take at least 3 deep breaths here, 3, 2, 1, and sitting back, stretching out those adductors. And coming forwards, both knees down on the floor, rocking side to side. Make sure we're all good. Very good. All right, so we're going to give the hips and the quads and the glutes and all that stuff. We're going to give the legs a break right now. We're going to do a little bit of T-spine twisting here. So I want everyone to lay on their side. Okay. Couchez-vous sur un côté, comme si vous allez prendre une petite sieste. Mais non, on ne prend pas une sieste ici. On met la main en bas sur le genou en haut pour garder les genoux un par-dessus l'autre. Et là, on va atteindre le bras vers l'avant. Grande respiration. Et ouvrir la poitrine. Essayez de toucher les 2 omoplates au sol tout en gardant les genoux un par-dessus l'autre. On revient vers l'avant. Grande respiration. Et on ouvre la poitrine encore une fois. Et on revient vers l'avant. Encore une fois, grande respiration. Et on ouvre comme un livre. Très bien. Et on revient à la position neutre. Avant de changer de bord, je veux maintenant qu'on lève le coude au niveau de l'épaule. Alors, je veux 90 degrés ici, dans le armpit, et dans le coude aussi. OK? Lorsqu'on est là, je veux que vous juste couchez la tête sur l'épaule comme ça, ou sur un oreiller en avant. OK? En haut. On met la main libre en arrière de la main qui est au sol. On prend une grande respiration et on laisse tomber le bras vers l'avant et on laisse gravité tirer les deux mains vers le sol. Ok, on va tenir ça pour un autre 20 secondes. Je veux que vous preniez des grandes respirations, que vous essayez de laisser gravité faire son boulot et on ne pousse pas parce on veut pas blesser l'épaule, mais on veut l'aider à faire la rotation interne pendant que c'est flexé. Une autre grande respiration et ça va être fini. Et là, on lâche avec la main libre et on essaye juste l'amplitude de mouvement avec l'autre bras au sol. Très bien. OK. On change de bord. Vous pouvez vous rouler, vous tourner vers l'arrière, mais moi, je vais démontrer les mouvements. Alors, moi, c'est pas possible. Alors, on garde les genoux pliés à 90 degrés. We're going to keep our knees stacked at 90 degrees here. Bottom hand on the top knee. Reach your free hand forward. Okay, now from here, deep breath in. And keeping the knees stacked, we're going to reach back, open up the chest, and try and get both shoulder blades to the floor here. You might get a little crack in the back. That's okay. Just make sure you're expecting it. It can take you by surprise sometimes. Okay, coming forward, inhale. Exhale. Coming forward, inhale. And exhale, come on, open. And coming forward, one more time, deep breath. And exhale, open up. And come on forward. Arm bent at the armpit, 90 degrees. At the elbow, 90 degrees. Now from here, deep breath. Put your free hand on the back of your lower arm. And now from here, allow gravity to do its thing and just push down towards the floor. We're not pushing with our hand, like we're not, it's a passive push. So we're just letting gravity from both the weight of both arms push down on your hand towards the floor. Take a few deep breaths. We're going to be here for a while. Make sure you're comfortable here, or a bit uncomfortable, but discomfort is fine. Pain is not. So make sure if it hurts, like if it's painful, you stop right away. You maybe find an alternative, or I could give alternatives too if you need them. Although this is live now, it will be posted as a recorded video on YouTube and Facebook. So make sure that if you have any questions after the fact, just post them on the Facebook video, and I can answer your questions if you need an alternative. All right, relax. Just work through that range of motion a little bit. Okay. Now, laying on our backs, I want everyone to go into the position Shavasana. And Shavasana just means corpse pose, or at least that's what they tell us in yoga class, right? So we're laying on the floor, palms facing up. We're just letting our feet fall however they fall, feet under the hips. We want to have like a stacked body, but we're horizontal. Okay, now from here, I want you to breathe. But what I want you to breathe, and if you'd prefer to put one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly for this breathing exercise, then do it, because you're going to really benefit from this, okay? What I want you to focus on is for the next 5 breaths, breathing in through your chest, which would be the shallow breathing, and then your stomach. And then from there, as you exhale, I want you to empty down low first, and then the chest second. I'm not sure if this is translating to the screen or not, but essentially you want your chest to inflate first, followed by your stomach, and then you want your stomach to lower, followed by your chest, as opposed to just breathing however. Okay, so try and focus, have the intention on raising and lowering your chest first, stomach second, stomach first, chest second. All right, so let's take a nice deep inhale here. Exhale in the opposite sense. Grande inspiration, poitrine suivie par ventre. Expiration, ventre, ensuite poitrine. This is what we call deep breathing. This is what we call belly breathing here, okay? Let's go. Inhale. I'm talking deep here, people. I can barely talk. There's so much air in my lungs. Exhale. Take your time. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. and exhale. All right. I don't know about you guys, but my eyes are closed. So I'm going to open my eyes. I'm going to move my toes around, make sure I'm still conscious of all the extremities in my body. Twinkle your fingers a little bit. And when you're ready, you can just stay there and breathe a little bit longer. But when you're ready, you can go back to a seated position and return to your normal breathing. And you can allow yourself to think of other things. But I'm glad you took this time to practice and think inward a little bit. Think about yourself. Think about how you're feeling in your body. And I hope everyone has an amazing weekend. Don't forget to practice mobility often. Okay? It doesn't have to be every day. It doesn't have to be every other day even. But I wouldn't go 3 days without doing some mobility. All right, everyone. These videos are available anytime, so make sure you flick them on. Updates of the CAF Fitness Games draw and everything is coming up next week. I apologize. It's taking a little bit longer than I imagined at first, but I'm going to be announcing the prize winners, the winners on the leaderboard, all that stuff, all in one shebang. So the draw is just taking a little bit longer than I thought because it's a lot of information to compile, making sure everybody gets the right amount of chances. Okay. So anyways, thank you for your understanding. Thank you for your patience, and I will see you all Monday for some force prep. Okay. Merci tout le monde d'être connecté aujourd'hui. Je vois que j'ai un commentaire. Thank you very much, Bertha. Have an amazing weekend, and we'll see you all Monday. Bye-bye.
Bienvenue aux Forces armées canadiennes en forme, votre destination principale pour l'entraînement physique en ligne dans la communauté d'Espace. Notre mission, c'est d'offrir des programmes de conditionnement physique dynamiques et axés sur les résultats, conçus pour répondre aux divers besoins et désirs des membres d'Espace. Rejoignez-nous pour nos séances d'entraînement hebdomadaires en ligne, en direct et bilingue, avec des options pour tous les niveaux de forme physique. Participez à nos défis et explorez notre contenu varié, des séances de mobilité aux programmes ciblés tels que la préparation pour l'évaluation force. Connectez-vous avec notre communauté dynamique en vous abonnant à notre bulletin et en nous suivant sur Facebook, Instagram et YouTube pour rester informé de nos dernières mises à jour et nos événements. Je suis Coach Saul et ensemble, nous sommes les FAC en forme.